Hey guys, welcome to Dazzling Handmade. Today I decided to make a vintage journal. Alright, I've got a lot of little things here. I just want to organize to make sure I know that I use everything, because last time I did this I prepared and then I forgot to include some of the things I wanted. So I got this really awesome, it's very small, that's why I like it so much, journal, plain, on Amazon, and I'll put a link down below for these. They come in a pack of 12, I think, and it's actually like comes out super cheap. So we're gonna create some vintage pages. Firstly, I have this page. It came in a set, so it's a big flower page, and I think it will take up a lot of the space. So I'm gonna put this right on the corner all the way to the end. And for this side, I've got a random page from a book, and I'm gonna rip some of it off. We're gonna glue this over here. I'll find something else to fill up this area with. For this, I'm just using tacky glue. Just putting some glue on the edges to make sure it sticks down. Alright, like that. And then I have another bit, which I'm gonna just rip off this, and I'm gonna put that a little too much like this over here. Yes, I like that there's a space in between. I went to a bookstore, a used bookstore, and I found old books, but make sure if you plan on ripping them apart and just using it as decoration, you get the cheap books. Some of these books go for like $25 to $45. You do not want those. No, you want the cheap ones that are a couple of dollars, which you can also find in your local public library if they have a store, because sometimes they have a bookstore. The next thing I'm gonna do is I have this stencil, and I'm gonna put it right here, but this has to be secured down with some washi tape, and I want to go a little bit over this and the other one. I'm just gonna do a small bit, and then here I have a maca powder, like a purple-ish, and what I'm gonna do with it is sprinkle over modeling paste by putting this here while it's still wet. So first this open, and this process has to be very quick, otherwise it'll dry. So I got this awesome tool. I'm gonna get a little bit of that. I think this much should be enough. Just need a couple of swirls. Yeah, a few more. Get a brush, put it in there. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, a little dust it over a little bit. Okay, that's enough. Look at my fingers. Now, remove this, and this has to be washed right away. Okay, so that's done for now. Then I have these really awesome sticker sheets with kind of like a steampunky butterflies. For this, I'm gonna cut one out. I'll take the sticker off and putting this right over this area, right over this area. Okay, so this I just got in my last haul video, and I'm gonna take out a couple. This one, oh, there's two of it, perfect. So like this one. These are just plain, it needs to be glued with tacky glue. Okay, this one I'm gonna put right there. I'm gonna put a paper underneath, and I got a brown. Actually, this is orange blossom. That's fine. We dip a brush in there and just go on the edges a little bit. We're gonna do a stamp. So I'm gonna use this text kind of looking stamp. And I'm gonna go in with black for this one. I'm not gonna do all the stamps in black. I'm just gonna do a few of them. What I'm gonna do is just a little dab some away and just stamp it right there. And the remaining, if there's a little bit of ink, just go ahead and press it down anywhere. It's a very small stamp. I also want to put a big flower on this side at the end. I got this one. No, this is not the big flower I want to do, but I'm looking at this and I think I'm gonna go in with the bluish. Alright, but first off I have this little note page and I'm gonna put her right here. I'm gonna stick her down because it's a post-it, so it's only sticking one side. I'm gonna lock her down with this steamboat image. This came from a washi. I'm gonna put that right there and a little bit of glue underneath her head. Alright, so here's my flower. For this one, I'm gonna use Garden Patina. So I made the top blue. I'm gonna add a little bit of black, just gently dabbing it. So it's two colored stamp. I like it. Not too harsh. Alright, I also want to do this in brown. Alright, for this one I'm not gonna do the whole entire part, just a little bit. Like that. Just a little bit. Wash it down right away. Here I have a little quote. Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward. Safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. I'm gonna put this right here. And this is a sticker. And then I have this vintage car ride. See, there's a chauffeur and 2 passenger. This is also a sticker. This one will go right here. And then I have a washi that has like tags. I'm gonna use this. Then I have a sticker. I have like a little letter right here. Take my brush and first I'm gonna dip it in this brownish and just damp it on here. Still a little not completely dried. So what I'm gonna do to make it look a little bit cool, draw out the rest of the bits. So these were the not yet dried areas. And it creates this old wall paint coming off with a little bit of purple in it. A little bit of cutting dies. I have this corner, I call these the corners. I use it on a olive green-ish color paper. I'm gonna decor this. And then I also had these flowers. There's 2 because there's one for each side. And with this I cut out just on some pinkish white background flower, background paper. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna get a little bit of tacky glue on my finger. And then I'm just gonna go a little bit over, smear it on it, especially the edges. And now, got a yellow mica powder. Now you can use any color. And I'm gonna go in with the brush, just a little bit, and then tap on it. So we're giving it a little bit of color, a little bit of shine. I want more on the edges. I have some on the paper down here. I'm gonna add this right there. Shiny. I feel like I need some more on the bottom though. This area. So make sure it doesn't get glued to it. Gotta work quickly before it dries. I'm gonna make this area a little bit green, yellow. I'm gonna take this sunflower brush in, and you just want the background to be yellow. So this is what you're gonna see under it, so it's not all white. For the flower, I'm gonna use my go-to art glitter. It has a very, very small nozzle. It can be attached or removed. And with this, I can do a little bit of glue wherever it would flicker off. It can glue like the smallest little areas. And it's extremely strong. You have to make sure you're placing at the exact spot you wanted, because it can not be moved. It dries in 2 seconds. So I want this to go over like this. This way it's not covering the black. Alright, perfect. Alright, now for this one, I'm gonna create a little pocket. So I'm only gluing the edges like this, just the edges, not the mid part edge, just the bottom, the one that you're not planning on folding in and out. And gently place it right in the corner. Ta-da! Okay, perfect. And it glued, cannot be moved. I like it. So you can put a little note in here. I like it. The next thing I'm gonna do is I have this pearl metallic acrylic paint. Gotta shake it up first. I got some paint on the cap that I can use. Dab it in. You're gonna hold it against it, and then you're gonna move your finger like this. So your finger like this. We're getting a little bit of paint droppings. And then just the ends, you can easily just create a little bit of extra detail. I'm also gonna do this line over here. So as you can see, it's a little bit shiny. The last thing I'm gonna do is, I really like this stamp, but I don't want to stamp it. I wanna add a little bit of zest to this image. So I got my little clear block here, and then the wood on it. And then I have this dark blue metallic acrylic paint, dark blue. And with this, I'm gonna gently go over a little bit, not too much. And then I'm gonna stamp this over here. Nice, I like it. So give just a little bit of details, a little bit of blue, but not too much. Maybe a little bit on this side too, with the remaining. Just to make it look a little dirty. That is just enough. So what do you guys think? I think it came out pretty good. We got a lot of details, but not overwhelming. We got some sentiments, some cutting dies. Let me know what you think. I think it came out really good. I would love to do more vintage journals. If you have any requests, please let me know. Alright, have a fantastic rest of the day.